Hey guys, Ed from the Animus here. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what it's like to draw Geek Confetti. A little bit of behind the scenes. So, it's not written or anything, not about Japan so much, but yeah, just to give you a glimpse of that. So what I generally try to do is I always keep YouTube open, and I'm always watching something. In this instance, it's Sonic the Driver. And yes, please ignore how messy my desk is, because, yeah. But I've got this Welcome bamboo tablet I bought in Japan, and it is, you know, it's I think it was like $130, $160, I don't remember, but it works out really well. Anyway, so I always have music in the playing, but for, you know, copyright purposes, I'm not going to do that. You can look at my YouTube history and kind of see the things that I'm watching here. Lots of Gaki no Tsukai, things like that. But anyway, so I use Photoshop here, and this is kind of what, you know, the layout. I work in giant, full comic size things. And obviously you're getting a little bit of a sneak preview here. In older comics, I would do it individually. Here's 33. I would draw one panel at a time. But since I think a couple comics ago, we've decided to take a new turn and give me freedom of paneling. And I get a lot of my paneling ideas from manga, and so being stuck in the 4-panel mode kind of drove me nuts. So anyway, I don't do the coloring or the wording. That's all done by Dennis. But what I do is the inking and the sketching and the overall layout. So I have up here I have my script that I'm working on, and so you can see what we're saying here, and we've got a lot of scripts in our folder here, and I read it and I'm given freedom on how I want it to come out. So in this particular comic right now, we have them sitting at kind of a dinner table, and I'm working in many layers here. Now, hopefully it'll focus in a bit. And I'm sorry, this is handheld, so if it's shaky. And well, let me move my trash. Oh, how lovely of me. Okay, anyway, I'm working in lots of layers. I'm trying to get better at them. But so let's say if we remove we'll remove frame sketch, which you can't even see. The sketch background, so like some of the background would go away, and then the character sketch, so it makes it a lot cleaner what we're looking at. And then we can remove frames, and lastly with that we can remove backgrounds, and then boom, characters, and all that we're left is the one that I have left open. And we have a blank tabula rasa, we have a blank slate. But bringing everything back in, not that. There you go, you just got a sneak peek of a sneak character. I'll be in the background. But anyway, I wanted to show you kind of what I do. So here I'm left-handed, kind of have to be, but I've always been, so that works out. And I'm on the pen tool up here. You can't really see. This isn't really a tutorial, I'm just kind of showing you what I do in case you are interested. And then I'm on the background, so I'm going to draw this cup. Take that, boom, set it there, and now I have a cup with a bendy straw. Now we can take the zoom here and zoom in. Now I'm doing all this on the tablet, so when I'm zooming, you know, I'm using the tablet to zoom. I can move it all without, you know, drawing and doing all that. Okay, so go back up to the tin bowl. I'm not the best at this. This is definitely not a tutorial. I learned most of my stuff on it from Dennis. So here I am again putting in liquid here, and then the straw. You know how like in glass it changes size. So okay, now I have that. So yeah, let me remove that, and there it goes away. So that's one part of what I'm doing here. This is comic number 51. So I just kind of wanted to give you a little preview of what it's like. You know, I keep a lot of things open. Like I said, I listen I have art references here, and yeah, hopefully my art's a little better than that. We have that. And then I found this great website which will tie into learning Japanese. It's called j-comi.jp, j/comi.jp, and it offers free manga that you can read. This is Love Hina. Now, it's not illegal in any sense of the word because the creator of Love Hina, Ken Akamatsu Ken, made this website basically for you to read manga. So let's go to j-comi. And then here it is. And then you can read all these different types of manga. You can read it in PDF or like that. So if you go to Shonen, and they have all these different types. I'll put a link in the description. And they have 128 titles in Shonen. They have Shoujo, Seinen, and they have an adult-only section, if that's what you're into. But yeah, here's the number one is Love Hina by Akamatsu Ken. And you can read all 14 volumes either on the website like I'm doing here, or you can download the PDF and put it on your... It's a high-quality PDF. Was nandake? Kokizodo or something like that? Anyway. Let's activate Rakai-chan. And yeah, you could put it on your tablets or whatever. I have it. Kokaizoto. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's something else. So currently I use that as kind of a reference point for this comic, this here. The key to, I think, being an artist is to, you know, be true to your roots and your influences, but also make them stylistically your own. So obviously this is very, you're not even looking at it. This is very different than, you know, that, but it is still very, very heavily influenced. Like when I was thinking of drawing this is how I envisioned it. It was through Love Hina, and then I put it here into the big screen. But yeah, so okay, this is a 7-minute video, pretty much about nothing, but I just wanted to put something out there, get people interested, or not really, in Geek Confetti. We recently hit our 50th comic. So if you haven't given a read, please read it. It is, I'm doing it for free and for fun, but you know, it would be nice to hear what people think about it, and you know, what they think of a comic form. Any ideas, criticism, things like that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, all right, guys, party on.